Hello, guys. It's Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with the beautiful, lovely. Sometimes she will make me a sandwich if I make 100K in less than 6 hours on Inglorious Rex, Yanzi Lynn. And here today we are to watch, for the first time for us anyways, The Matrix 4 Resurrections, plural. So here we go. I am a bit excited to get into this trailer after watching the multiple variations of the teaser trailer. Look at our previous video if you're curious about that. And I don't know. Let's get started, I guess.
Yeah, I want to point out one thing though, and that's the teaser trailer clips. They didn't use any of it in this new trailer, so it's going to be all new stuff.
Thomas? You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy?
We don't use that word in here.
Hi.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
And if you go chasing rabbits,
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
and you know you're going to fall.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
When wanting and proportion have one and so be dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queens are overhead. Remember what the Dharma said. Feed your
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
I find it interesting that in the title, resurrection is plural.
Yeah, so it seems like they're messing with a couple of timelines. I'm still not sure if that's a young Morpheus. I'm not sure.
I think it's a young Morpheus. At least that's what we've been hearing people say. That's the young Morpheus that's happening. And then you have this Trinity that's somehow her age, I guess, same age as Neo.
Right.
So
Right. And before you go forward, I really want to point out, and I caught it right away, especially with the meow. This is the deja vu cat.
But obviously it's not the same cat, but it's another black cat, and they always say, "Oh, when a black cat crosses your path, it's deja vu."
So because it's resurrections and it's having to, we have a young version of Morpheus in the movie, maybe the deja vu is supposed to be this repeat cycle. Maybe there's some type of stuck loop in the Matrix that they're playing into the plot of this. It's interesting they lead with that cat is all I'm saying. Also, his psychologist, I have to point out, is a Doogie Howser guy, right?
Yeah, that was Neil Patrick Harris, and so it looks like his psychiatrist is the one that's doping him up with all the blue pills, I would assume. which
Right.
would say, is he an agent of the Matrix?
And I think there's some, I think you can read into this resurrections plural that there's like, multiple reflections of Neo here. Like, I mean, this is staged for a reason. I'm sure this will play up because when we were going down through the breakdown, one of the versions in the mirror was actually like a older version of himself. So, I mean, this will eventually show an older Neo. And again, that kind of breaks in. Maybe he's stuck in some sort of loop inside the Matrix. Yeah.
Forced to take the pill, the blue pill, to stay in the Matrix. Actually, when I saw his reflection in the mirror, you know who I was thinking of? I was thinking of the architect from the second Matrix, actually. Doesn't he look like that guy more?
Kinda, a little bit, which is interesting. The other thing, I'm pretty sure we saw the Oracle with glasses on in what looked like a bookstore, maybe.
They kind of built that backstory, though, because unfortunately the actress passed away in between the movies, so that they recast her and they explained that Oracle can wear different skins.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be an Oracle.
Right.
Oracle.
Right. I mean, it's nice to see him and Trinity back. I mean, it's interesting that they have no memory of each other, or at least she doesn't. Again, the rabbit, follow the rabbit. So this is going, which was a reference in the first film, with Neo seeing a girl with being told by Morpheus to follow a rabbit. And then he sees a girl with a rabbit tattoo. Now she seems like she's like, out of the Matrix. Like she's a working, I don't know what you would call them, a rebel of the Matrix or
Yeah, but unplugged.
Right. Because she's like bouncing off of walls and stuff. So I think she's supposed to kind of fill that placeholder of the cool short-haired girl in leather doing actiony stuff. For Trinity. So
I would say the unfortunate thing, though, is that they chose to make her hair that shade of blue. It has unfortunate connotations in this day and age. So what would you say, dear?
Well, she is no Landwell. So
Well, at least that's that. Look, obviously, when you remember, you look back at the original matrices, whatever, with all of these people dressed in this like, weird cyberpunk manner, but I don't remember dyed hair being a thing. But I guess it could be just modernizing.
There was one chick in the original Matrix. She had like really, really white blonde hair.
Cypher or something. I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name. I find this scene interesting because obviously, if this is Morpheus, he's pushing Neo to unleash something that maybe he's repressing back with the pills.
I don't like the idea of a young Morpheus, though. I really wish they paid to get Lawrence Fishburne back in here.
See, here's the thing. I'm not, and I hate to assume, but I'm not so sure this is. I mean, it's very easy to assume this because they're obviously trying to mirror the original Matrix as far as the layout goes. Some of these scenes are, being choreographed and some of the settings, like the dojo here, the gis are wearing, so on. I mean, they're really trying to give you, and this is interesting. Maybe they are trying to give you a sense of deja vu with this movie, which again brings us back to that deja vu. The trailer opens with the deja vu cap from, Matrix 1.
May I point out that Morpheus over here is wearing red, aka red pilled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like then doing that unlocks some kind of weird power in Neo, and then he just goes bada bing, bada boom, and suddenly he gains the ability to start bending missiles from the looks of it. And of course, we have agents again. Wasn't there that water scene? Remember when Morpheus was caught in the building, and then he had to rescue him through a helicopter, through the windows and stuff, and all that water? There's a lot of parallels to the first movie, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, like that's why I keep looking back at the deja vu cat. Like I think like maybe this movie is supposed to really mirror the first movie, like their bookends of some sort.
I've been hearing rumors though that apparently this movie is going to be considered like a direct sequel to the first movie, so they're ignoring the other two, Reloaded and Revolution. So who knows? This will be interesting. It'll be like, all right, so Neo went from being aware, telling the machine that I'm coming for you, to this. So it's like, wow. By the way, I would like to point out this is like John Wick. This ain't Neo. And of course, Trinity. I would like to mention one thing though. She doesn't look like she aged very much, does she?
Well, I mean, but the fact that there's multiple versions pulling apart here, I really do think there's some sort of time loop thing going on in the Matrix. I keep coming back to that, but there's a lot of things indicating that.
And of course, all the famous bullet time, which Matrix invented the bullet time technique for cinematography. And then it was spoofed to hell and back from, all kinds of movies, Shrek and all that. They all did the bullet time spoofs. So I don't know how special bullet time would be anymore going forward.
Well, I think I don't know if I need new technology coming out of the Matrix. Right now. I mean, if they can just make cool story, cool visuals, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't think they really need to try to reinvent the wheel. Like, the idea of him, bending missiles and stuff is pretty awesome.
It is, but that is like super OP because he didn't do that in the first three movies, right? He just kind of stopped them in midair and stuff. He never really redirected projectiles.
Right. I'm sure his ability to redirect things probably has to do with the mass and velocity of things too. That has to be a factor. And it might be he's and I hate to bring this up, but there is a possibility he's relearning his abilities. This is something he's forgotten, and it brings us back to can Neo master, can he be the one again, type thing.
I wonder if this guy over here is going to be the new architect or someone along those lines. Any hints on his table? I mean, I see a big fat D, but that's about it.
I'm missing a good antagonist right now in the trailer, and if this guy's it, this is the one thing I'm having as a negative. This guy is supposed to be the big antagonist for this movie. It's it's missing the mark. This is no Agent Smith type, and I'm more concerned about that right now because I'm not seeing that in the trailer. Who's the big bad? And I don't think they need to be really a big bad necessarily, but they need some personality, and I really didn't think this guy hold anything.
Yeah, they need the aura out there. And this guy's kind of what you call your Silicon Valley CEO type. That's the kind of aura I'm getting from him.
Yeah.
Well, overall, are you looking forward to watching this Matrix 4?
I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited, especially I was convinced once I saw the cat at the beginning, I'm like, oh, I need to really pay attention to what's happening here. And I think this is going to be a bookend type movie. But talking about books, I need to point out, Inglorious Rex has crossed $157,000, 358. It's moving on up. This campaign is insane. This is our second Indiegogo campaign. We blew past our first Indiegogo campaign in less than 6 hours, I think, or no, less than 12 hours. Mm-hmm. And right now we're on a projection to possibly beat our backer count within a week and a half, I think. So I don't know what's possible anymore. It is the Matrix in reality. So look down below, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, guys. Share the video. Leave us a comment below. Is there something we missed in this Matrix trailer? And also, I'm going to leave you guys with the new trailer for Inglorious Rex. Go back it today. Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the game. Can't control me.